New York City experienced its first surge of urbanization in the 1840s, nearly quadrupling its population over a short span of 30 years. With that increase in population came a need for humanization of the city.
To the other cities abroad, New York City sorely lacked a grand public park, so landscape architect Andrew Jackson Downing and poet William Cullen Bryant urged for a new park to be built on Manhattan Island. With widespread support to humanize and healthily expand alongside urbanization, a circle of New York's elite were appropriated to identify the land for the creation of the park.
A design competition decided that architects Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvin Rove's proposal would be used to construct the nation's first landscape public park. Central Park will create the impression of a natural oasis preserved against an encroaching city.
The park would serve as an effective cultural institution because it would force its users to focus on the same common space. Olmsted created Central Park for the masses, thus universalizing urban dwellers, rich and poor alike. Architecturally, they had to consider how they would also aesthetically use space to take people from the chaotic city living to an underdeveloped pastoral backdrop.
Their proposal, known as the Greensward Plan, was guided chiefly by the natural topography of the 840 acres of existing land. Marshland became a lake, and a belt of rock was revamped to emulate mountains. These dramatized transformations created a park for all people, as poor and rich urban dwellers could equally experience the mountains or lake for the weekend.
The Greensward proposal also included that the park have a formal setting, one that was reminiscent of the public promenades and gathering places of European cities. This tract, called the Mall, was romanticized as a large boulevard that was covered by the symmetry of 150 American elms.
In order to accommodate crosstown traffic, they created 4 transverse boulevards that ran the width of the park, and organized footpaths that aesthetically drew attention to the park's design.
As the first landscape public park in the country, Central Park has played an important role in inspiring the many urban parks that have followed. Groundbreaking design paired with thoughtful urban planning helped to transform land into landscaping and space into community. The park's impact on a cultural level is massive, as it managed to bring together the city's people from all social classes and economic standings. Central Park has set the precedent in public landscape architecture that cities across the world have followed.